Good, everyone. This is Dude, along with
Tommy, hello. And today we are doing the Pokemon Asia, or Keeppley Pokemon Asia, Blastoise set B0109.
And to try to speed things up, Bag 1, Bag 2,
are all
Bag
set
2,
to go.
Bag 1, there we go.
Yeah. Bag 3 we have right next to us. It's just off screen here. But that should help us
speed up just a little because I refuse to edit.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not refuse. I literally just don't have the time for it right now. And if you haven't seen any of our previous videos where we've done Keeppley or so forth, Keeppley are a very similar style brick to Lego. They're very much compatible, but quality-wise, they're very similar to Lego.
Yes, unlike some that you might see on the market.
Yes. And the parent company, Q-Man, same bricks. The difference is Keeppley is fully printed, where Q-Man you'll get stickers. If only Lego followed the, hey, let's have it so these are the ones without stickers line. Actually, that would be helpful for some of us.
Yes. Quick glimpse at what I'm doing here.
And if you haven't seen our previous videos in this current small series of Charizard or Venusaur, please also go check those out after this video.
Yes.
Or after you've skipped around in this video.
Yeah.
I'm good either way. I'm just appreciative if you're hearing this part at all.
Yes. And do note that those are probably going to be a fair bit longer, but
yes,
we'll see.
And if you just want to see the completed and don't really care as much about the build, we will be doing a recap video soon.
Yes.
As in, it might be already.
Here we go.
It's getting recorded right after this. I just don't know when it's getting uploaded, so I can't go. Most likely the weekend after that this one comes out on, but the week this comes out on, so I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Depends how things align. I have noticed the recap videos have become slightly more popular, and it's like, oh,
okay, cool.
Hey, as long as I'm sharing the different sets with people and getting some people to go, ooh, that's neat. That's
the point.
That's half the battle. The other half is I get to play around with Legos and such with my wife, so yay! And Kami's building Blastoise in particular because Squirtle is her favorite of the original 151.
Yes. Oh, and my favorite overall, but
yes,
because nostalgia.
Yes, we're the old school Pokemon players.
We're what you would call the Gen 1ers.
Yeah. Where we had to go out and find a cable to connect to your friends, or hope they had the cable.
Then hope the cable worked.
Yeah. They were a little finicky. And make sure both people had enough or fresh enough batteries in our old original Game Boys.
There we go. Stuff's coming along.
Yep. And things like the original Game Boy and all, Which is a reason why a lot of us have a devotion towards Nintendo, even if sometimes they're a little questionable on how they handle things.
Some business practices aren't the greatest.
Yeah. But it's just people trying to show their love for the series.
Yeah, with the
Not rip
fan
you
games
off.
and stuff, yeah. And then some of their emulation policies and whatnot. I know that's a gray area in general, but when you look at at people trying to share the games and then Nintendo going like, no play, only remember, you know?
Yeah.
To quote a meme about that particular approach.
That said, we at no point do we condone piracy, blah,
No.
blah, 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 blah.
No, just can still question the what is the logic here of the business choice?
I'm just going, hey, make more things like Mario Maker then.
Yeah.
Pardon.
And preferably a little more similar to the older Mario Maker. Mario Maker 2 is great too, but just something, there were so many features in the first one.
Yeah.
That just didn't seem to carry over.
And sorry about the cough. Seems my allergies decided to kick in right as we started.
Oops.
Try not to hiccup. Ah, the Wii U. It may not have been a great console, but darn, it had really good games. It just didn't get the appreciation it deserved. Zombie U was fantastic.
Yes. That, as far as I'm as far as I'm concerned, that was the definitive version of that game.
Oh, definitely.
And where on earth is... I need a third one of these.
Uh-oh. Here, let me see for just a second.
Am I missing a piece? The eternal question. Am I missing a piece, or did I mess up somewhere?
I think you're just potentially double check the bag real quick. If you could hand me the box of spares, I will see what I can do. Spares.
As I check under our table in case something got disappeared.
Yeah, so sorry about the minor delay.
A minor delay here where it's like, uh-oh.
This dude makes lots of noise.
For a moment, I will proceed, but nothing will cover up this block to the best of my ability.
Hoping if nothing else, I can get you something close in color. I have that color, it's just not in that piece that I can see at the moment. Again, moment. Now that's Pikachu. I don't need Pikachu pieces.
I basically try to build around this.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the downside of. Because we can't just easily reach out and go, hey, we're missing a piece.
Oh, I see where I did mess up on a piece. Not
Okay.
Not applicable to
Darn.
this, but it's a different step.
Oh, it gives me a few more seconds to at least go, hey, I can come up with a slight workaround, but it's not going to be perfect. It will have battle damage. Not perfect in any means. I can't even get the right color. Part of it's the right color. Not all of it. I just don't have anything even remotely similar to that one piece in the spares, and I don't... Actually, could you also hand me the Legos? Carefully. I don't think the lid is fully tight on that. Legos.
Yes, the collection of spare Legos.
We have more, it's just this is what we have right here, right now.
Yes.
As I go...
The easily accessible spare Legos.
Whoops. As I bump up the thing, as I quickly go... Yeah, I'm not finding...
What we need.
Actually, go from white, though. Where does this sound? I think orange would work for a slightly battle-damaged area.
Okay. Then
I had that piece underneath, though. I think it matches up then. Other way around. Yeah, it will be a flat piece instead of a... Let's see here.
but the problem is...
This will get covered over
Okay.
and won't be harmed. Yeah, I was just trying to make sure this part was level
Even.
and that gets covered partially. So yeah,
So, stuff happens.
Blastoise has a scar.
Yes.
It's sad, it happens, and that's the downside of.
Yeah.
Again, if you have the right Lego piece, you can replace it. Or a spare Keeppley, Q-Man. I just didn't have that exact. So I went with closest we could.
Yep. The closest analog.
Yep. He's now 5% cooler because of a scar. Woo! The white piece would have stuck out just as badly.
Yeah.
At least the orange goes, it's because it healed over weird.
Yeah. Rah, rah, rah.
He-
Okay. As I just try to figure out how to line this up. There we are. Believe it or not, we're almost done with bag one.
Woo!
Oh, I need need to do 2 of these. Okay, what did I miss?
That's the reason you have the wrong piece.
Probably.
That screwed up the scale.
Probably. Alright. Blastoise flips around. Connects here. Connects here. With the fix that dude made working quite nicely, it looks like.
Yes.
Now here's the other question. Where does this go?
Rawr. We'll see in a minute.
Oh, I'm trying to check now because it was part of bag
Yeah.
1, so let me make sure that it's not something I missed. Just a quick
Glance.
glance. Doesn't appear to have been in any of the directions so far, so that will end bag 1.
Yeah, that is very odd. I'm even doing a quick triple check. Oh, we know how you had a missing piece.
Because there were 2 extra pieces.
And this one has nothing to do with this portion. So, I don't know. I get
Stuff
that.
happens.
Yeah. I'll say that's something that doesn't normally come up with the Q-Man, but it does happen, and that's the downside of imports.
Yeah.
I can't just go back and go, hey, we've got shorted here. A, there's a language difference
Yeah.
with a Chinese company. It is officially licensed for the Asian market, but that's the other problem. It's licensed for the Asian market, and we're definitely not in the Asian market right now.
Yeah.
But now Blastoise just has more character.
Yes.
There we go. Sorts out what will become the base and the limbs, I believe.
Color-wise, it looks like probably the limbs are involved, yes.
Almost forgot a piece. There we go. Now I can move forward. a shell.
Which, hopefully all the pieces are there.
Yes. Yeah, I can easily see with these being the wrong pieces what happened. The downside still sucks.
Yeah.
Build up the shell more. Good news, at least we got to be a cautionary tale.
Yeah. I don't think this is the first time we've seen it happen with Keeppley Q-Man, but
We've had it happen once before, and it was much earlier on.
yes.
With one of the was the Pikachu car. It was missing a
Right.
piece to hold the door in place. Thankfully, at that time, I was able to use a Lego,
Yeah.
which I have the right.
Thankfully at this
Style.
time we were able to use a Lego.
Oh no, that's
That
still
is still
Keeppley.
Keeppley? Okay.
Yeah. I didn't have anything close enough in Lego at that moment. Yep.
Since I have things sorted, take care of something small in the background here.
Gotcha. Scratching off Blastoise on a list.
Yep. Because that's one thing we've been trying to do is keep like a to-do list in the background
Yeah.
to help us remember, hey, this was something that we were working on.
Yes. And then I screw it up and go, hey, let's do this now. And Tommy's just like, dude, why? Then I break out puppy eyes. Please. And then Kami just shakes her head because she wasn't going to say no to the idea of building other things. It's kind of like, did he have to go to that level of silly? And the answer, yes. Yes, I did. You knew what you were getting into when you agreed to marry me.
True.
That's the upside. Besides, what fun is it if you're not having fun doing the builds?
True. The entire point of the build is to have fun.
Yeah. And one minor missing piece is not going to ruin that.
No.
It just makes it, again, 5% cooler.
Now, considering that, in Pokemon you have the HP recovery items and whatnot, what sort of situation do you imagine would I guess it would have to have been before it got
I'll Blastoise.
yeah, that's basically it. And it would have to have had happened prior to joining a trainer.
Yep.
And then there weren't any berries of the correct variety, because I believe they're, at least in later gens,
Yeah.
some berries do have that minor recovery, but compared to a full item, but
It was out to see if there were no berries to be found.
yeah.
There's many a Magikarp. I keep having Magikarp eaten in these. Oops. Oh, I think I'm using the wrong piece. I am and I'm not. So, we're just gonna go with this for a second. Downside, I looked over one. And yeah, I did this wrong no matter what.
Oops.
Upside, putting it together made it much easier to get those 1x2 plates off. All about this next one. Does similar. I use a 2x2 plate. And then the curved. This piece goes here. It goes at the bottom.
Looks like it's coming along well.
Yep. Will not be much longer. Sure I'm not missing anything before I move on. Do some minor prepping. We can have his water cannons. And use hydro pump.
Mm.
And a printed shell. And let's see, I think I need that one plate piece in a sec. Yes. So, lines up with that going right under the notches there.
And then this would help
Yep.
lock it in.
That's it. So I hand off the Blastoise back to you to finish up.
Blastoise, being a turtle, has retreated mostly into shell,
Yes.
but is having trouble tucking in head.
Yeah, it's too full of dreams.
Think it doesn't exactly. I guess it's supposed to go on this way. Doesn't quite show me that, but that's the only way I picture this working.
Gotcha. This dude looks for something else.
then try to get that more on screen actually. So that's what I've got at the moment.
Aha.
Oop.
Careful. Just don't hurt yourself.
Wrong way.
Aha. Now has cannons.
Yes.
Ooh.
And from the looks of things, that's supposed to be fairly level, so let me try to...
Let me mess with that for a minute.
Okay.
Off screen.
That the internals are supposed to be pretty lined up with the end of the cannons.
Yeah, that's just minor adjustments. The orange was bothering me.
Oh.
So, still battle damage.
Dude is figuring out a different battle damage, which in the meantime I'm trying to put together the pieces that need to go on Blastoise.
Like, they gave me a piece close enough, as it were.
Did something go flying?
No.
Okay.
Fell down for a second, but didn't go flying.
Ah.
There we go. Now it looks a little more... So from a distance it isn't so bad. Up close you're going, yeah, there's a little chunk of shell taken out, but he's still good. There. I'm happier with the color matching now. Since I knew... Still, I don't know why they...
I don't know.
I used the piece they gave us wrong and made it work. Because it was bothering me.
Hmm.
And I had brown pieces of the same color to go under it, so that worked.
There's tail.
Or he just molted in that spot. Because that's the thing, shells do kind of molt a little in sections.
True.
So, as you see how on a normal turtle, those little sections will flake off
Yes.
every now and then. It's how they grow, since that's also their spine and all right there.
Yes.
Anyway.
Which, by the way, if you ever are picking up a turtle just by the top of its shell, just be mindful of that.
Yeah. Yeah, that looks better from the camera too. So, yay! There's that or throwing a Pikachu face on him.
Yeah. Oh dear, this is a very multi-step.
Oh, yeah. You good or you need help?
I think I should be okay, but
Yeah, that is suddenly going. Oh, here you go.
yeah, this is Decipher the Dead Sea Scrolls.
Almost. here if you need me.
Keep those go together. Where's my other? Oh, there.
At least right now it's easy to go, yeah, you have a lot of extra pieces in front of you.
Yes. Where I can at least go, it's here somewhere, probably.
Yes.
Try to make this a little clearer. I kind of want to say this is a... Yeah, this is a leg.
Yeah. So yeah, it should be a little beefier.
Foot, so it should be a little... Yeah.
I do like how cute Vitelva looks. Show off his nice shell at the moment.
Yes.
Yes, I will keep flipping him around because I can.
Here. Yeah.
Natural predator, a grass type.
And he's vulnerable. No. Interesting. Did I? No, it's fine. It feels unintuitive to me, but it's fine.
Staring at her Charizard, and I went cross-eyed for a second, and he suddenly became a Cyclops. Oh. It's been a long day.
Some days are like that.
That is true.
Nope, not that far up, Kami. Also, I have to scoot forward again because I think I may have been off screen for a bit there.
Oops. Sorry, I was playing around with something else for later. The recap video I mentioned earlier.
Go. And that. Should be like that. Ta-da!
Woo!
And if I'd realized that was a leg, I would have tried to be
Mirroring.
mirroring but that was a little tricky in the first place.
One might have been
so
best
that
not
might
to.
have been best not to. I
knew what she was going to say. It's like we've been married for several years. And dated several years before that.
Oh, I did that wrong. I think. No, maybe.
I can't tell.
Let's start from this again. 1. This is the problem with multi-step steps.
Yeah. Especially when you're used to going left to right, it's not like going, oh, now you go top to bottom, over one, top to bottom.
Over one, yeah.
Uh-huh. Doing that fun mind adjustment. Nope, not like you normally would.
So again, it's a mirrored of this, but still. Doing it separately.
Kami's doing the hard thing.
I'm back to the... Sorry?
Go ahead.
I'm back to the unintuitive thing because usually when you put a second piece into one of these little curves, you would think that the internal piece here would connect to it, but no, it's the upper piece. So that's what felt
off.
That's what felt counterintuitive and threw me the first time.
As I'm over here trying to pose the other models, I put Charizard on top of our Keeppley / Q-Man odds and ends bucket.
Yes.
So now he has his own dragon horde. He's very happy about that.
I'm sure. We're almost there with the second leg. Chonky legs.
Yes. As they should be.
Yep. It is very appropriate for Blastoise. There we are.
I see he has legs similar to me. The large thighs. And then, well, his feet are small, though.
Oh boy, more of these.
Yes, now you get to do the arms.
More of these multi-step steps. Okay.
Hopefully the arms will be easier than the legs.
Right now I'm going... In theory, I could mirror this.
But again...
It looks like it's more complex than it actually is, but... Just for the sake of making sure things turn out right, I'm going to not.
Rush it, as it were.
Yeah.
Hey, has an elbow joint.
Yes. This is where things get funky. A little bit.
Yeah.
And then one of these pieces, which should go over like this.
Or it might be a wrist joint, actually. Excuse me.
Whew. And then,
I'm assuming.
yes. And then this one goes on.
Yay!
Wow. Okay.
Almost there.
We are starting to... We're really starting to get there now. Changing up the order of things slightly there. But... Dude's going to try to make something. Just looking at it.
Yeah. Doing it the quote-unquote hard way.
To help things go a little bit quicker.
Yeah.
As he now has the pieces I need.
Here you go. Yep, that checks out.
Yep. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. No.
What did I do wrong?
This should not be on here yet.
Oh, I see. There's a plate that goes on
Yes.
over top. My bad. I was so close. So close.
Now, this goes on. No! Why did you fall off?
Because his hand went a little too far in.
Okay, so now moving to
A base.
a base.
Blastoise is now completed. Blastoise wants to give you a hug. Hug. Rawr. Play a nice chunky turtle. As a final evolution should be.
Yes.
Chunky, not necessarily a turtle. Although I'm very good with turtle.
Do. Almost. Okay.
That's one thing that's throughout.
Those should be there.
Yeah, the interesting thing is these all technically connect to one another once built for display purposes.
Trying to show for build-along purposes if anyone is actually attempting a build-along.
Yep. We're trying to find a particular step going, what did they do wrong? Which I'm thankful to say our videos have helped a couple people now.
Yes.
Hey, that was a nice morale boost for us.
Yeah.
Going, hey, we actually helped some people along.
The pieces that dude made right here. There's two of them.
Yeah, it's like they're very similar on all three of them.
Oh, that's where it's supposed to go. Okay. Sometimes the question mark of, oh, what? You know?
Yeah. Oh, good. You can see the Charizard's shadow right here. And my finger pointing at the Charizard shadow. And my shadow finger pointing at Blastoise. Don't ask. I'm tired. Little things are very amusing right now.
Yes. The nameplate has gone on.
Soon.
Which is... Interestingly, on the other ones, it shows a different language, but this one says Blastoise and Blastoise.
Yes. So, because, yeah, depending on, you might have the character name in a different language and then the English language of the name underneath, depending for which particular region in Asia it's going for.
Yes.
We got the one where it's going, English is a fun main language to use.
Or at least the major one.
Yeah. So, you know, South Korea, Japan, places where the U.S. has major bases, which would encourage that. Because then around there, the English seeps in.
Yes. Almost.
And again, the study of language in general is interesting. But
yes.
That's for a different video to talk about. Oh, he has a nice wave.
Yes. on both sides, a nice little splash.
Yeah.
And then, where on earth? Okay, I really am wondering where some of these pieces go. Where did I miss things?
It's the apology gift. Hey, I've had complete second copies of Pikachu faces and sets. So, yeah. However, the white pieces here, I think, will go in the cannon.
Yes, I think so.
To
help space things properly.
And to give them a little bit more of a specific look. Woo.
No.
No?
That is not where
they
they
went
go.
Here?
Yes.
Oh well. They're now at the end because it looks better in my opinion. Haha! I know it could have been a black because you're looking in and no light, blah. Anyway. I think you go here. Yes.
Yes. And that should be
Blastoise.
it for Blastoise. Hooray! We made it under an hour this time.
Yes.
Provided we sign off quickly.
Yeah. So thank you for joining us for this video. Hopefully you'll join us for another. And until then, have a good day and take care of yourself.
Bye-bye.
Bye.